Well, we're gonna go live for a minute. I'm gonna talk at you people. I know I didn't give any warning on this one, and I just wanted to give you a heads up that I'm going live later tonight when I got time. I was just wanting to go over a few things about what's going on out there. It looks like I got one now. Hello, welcome, come on in. Look people, why am I showing you the inside of my cooler? Well, I'll tell you, because where I'm at right now, it's colder than ice outside. Okay, you see that right there? That's not ice, that's snow. I just put my cooler outside, put the water in it. I'm gonna show you my view right here. Check this out, isn't that pretty? So we're gonna go over some winter weather stuff. I'm gonna talk about some stuff, and I'm just giving y'all a heads up that I'm going live later. So just so you understand what I'm doing here. Later on tonight, whenever I shut down, probably something like, I don't know, if I was guessing about 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight, so some of y'all might miss it, but I want to talk to y'all about a few things here. Now, isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? My view here, a little bit of water. Yeah. It's winter time. Winter's here. And I want to go over a few things for some of you drivers that might not understand part of your responsibility in winter. Okay, thanks for the thumbs up, appreciate that. Y'all are awesome. All my subscribers, all my watchers. Look, I know that there's a lot of people that are shut-ins. Some of them don't want to set up a YouTube channel. They're like, oh, I don't want to set that up or whatever. And I've been getting messages and stuff that, hey, I'm following you, but I'm not a subscriber, that kind of thing, or because I don't have a channel set up, they'll send me little stuff. Look, I got a lot of views. Y'all can see, man, I'm showing over, probably right at 500,000 is what's showing. It's more than that. Google's behind. I'm something like 750,000, whatever. And look, I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm just trying to teach what I know before I go. I'm gonna be gone one day. Y'all be looking at the snow out here. You'll be saying, hey, thanks for the view, thanks for the memories, thanks for the knowledge. That's what I'm about, okay? I'm gonna get serious with you for a second about some trucking stuff. Then I'm gonna show you even prettier view on the other side. So stick with me now. So no lie, this is snow. This is my view this morning. And I'm not gonna have to buy any ice for that cooler. It is cold out here, son. Whew. Yeah, so what I wanna show is this, okay? These are my drives, and this is a set of duals. Duals because it's one tire and another tire right next to it. When you're driving on snowpack, which the snow plow doesn't come through here and really clean this up, man, you wouldn't have believed it this morning. Thank you, Mr. Snowplow. But when you run duals, and most people do on the highway, you create a berm in the middle, a ridge, and people run it, and then it freezes over and it creates a high spot. Why am I telling you that? Because some of these guys running super singles, okay, like me. Not here. I'm gonna take you there. I'm gonna show you this pretty view here and walk back here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, because I've got those super singles, or you could call them super slicks, like some of us that run them call them, or super sled tires. In the wintertime, it's a sled. Now look here, what do I got here? That's a super single. That is one big super single tire. That's what I run on the trailer, you see. So mind you, we've created a ridge in the road, most of the drivers that only run duals, and then you come along with a set of super singles or super slicks. It's greasy on water, but it's a number on some snow. So especially at night, once it's hard packed and frozen, you're riding on top of that ridge. There is no groove for you to set in. A little more difficult, keep that in mind. But here's what I really wanted to show was this. Drivers, you got a responsibility out here, okay? Part of that responsibility is keeping your taillights clean. Now mine are clean. I've got snow just a little bit right here, but it was real bad, okay? And And I'm a little embarrassed to even show you the top. I'm waiting for some of that to melt, and some of it's gonna blow off the first mile I get down the road. You're gonna have to watch that. Don't just take it out on the highway, because you what? You'll get a ticket. They will write you a ticket. There's a law. Look up the state's laws, especially up north, that if you got snow like that sitting on top of the trailer up there, way up there, then guess what? It's your responsibility. That stuff falls off, creates a fog, creates something. They'll pull you over and write you a ticket, just to be writing you a ticket. But you know, if it causes some damage, if it all falls off at once like ice or hits a windshield, that happens, that's on you, brother. So, taillights. Now this is an LED taillight. Why am I telling you about that? These don't get hot enough to melt snow anymore. The old style ones, I call them the bullets, the circle and the dot in the middle. The old style ones, they created enough heat because they had a bulb in them. These don't. You gotta scrape the snow off of here and off of here every time you stop. You gotta stop more often if you need to, so that that's visible to the people behind you. Clean it with some Windex, clean it with some lighter fluid. Hey look, alcohol cleans them, clean it with something, okay? Be on top of that, because if they say it, they can give you a ticket, just like you ain't got no marker lamp. I couldn't see it, you know? If your tag is obscured by snow, hey, that's another ticket. I'm throwing some reality at you for real, people. And don't put your winter front on unless it's water, like rain, sleet, ice, and it's below 32 degrees. Otherwise, you're gonna overheat your engine. Only use it for that. But I'm just gonna show y'all this pretty view. I'll rap at you later. I'm gonna play some music later, okay? It's gonna be, I'm gonna play stuff that's got stuff to do about storms and, you know, snow and whatever else somebody else might come up with that they think that I ought to put up. Let me give y'all a better view of this. There was a way better view on the other end, but I've got permission on this private property to be here and to film and to show y'all a little something. And so I decided to set up here because they got their own private little parking here on this side. Now check this out. Look at the view. Isn't that beautiful? Just saying, that was my view. I wanted to share it with you. I've got, like I said, seems like I've got until about 9:30 tonight. 9:45 is sometime about whenever I'm gonna do my shutdown and do a video. And I'm gonna have a couple cigars, kick back. We're gonna talk about winter weather. We're gonna talk about winter gear. Anything y'all want to add to the conversation, I'm gonna let y'all talk on your own. That's fine. Come on in, just don't bring no mess, because we don't take drama. You know, drama's not accepted here. Look, there's a 50-mile radius around my truck. That's a no hate and discontent zone, right? So keep that in mind. And we got a penalty box, and hey, you start some hate and discontent, you might wind up there. So just keep this in mind. You know, winter weather, it ain't no joke. I could put up a link probably at the end of my video at the bottom on this one. The next one's gonna get copyright strike because I'm playing music. I already know that. I'm banned in some countries for what I did. I'm not gonna lie, a couple of them, you know, I'm like, I ain't gonna even ask for them to change copyright or give me a pass on it or say I'm using it same as others. You know, they say fair use. I don't care about fair use. I'm gonna play the song. So I'm gonna be playing music, and if you're not at my live feed, you won't be able to watch it later. That's just a heads up on that. This one you can. The next one you won't be able to. But I'm gonna go over some stuff, okay? And I'm just gonna share with you that, look, winter weather, I mean, I was just walking through the snow. I'm gonna give you a different view real quick for just a second. So the camera's gonna move down. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. Check this out. All right. These right here are the best combat boots that you can get. They're waterproof, Thinsulate, or Gore-Tex, sorry, Gore-Tex with Thinsulate lining, okay? And they're waterproof. I use them for motorcycles and stuff, and then I've got these super pants on because it's way cold out here now. But these got a gather on the inside of them. Okay, you can get these at Burlington Coat Factory for like 10 bucks. Okay, no lie. And that's an inside gather and an outside, so it's not just like some work pants or some coveralls. No wind can get up in here. So let's say you're broke down on the side of the highway and you're walking. What you gonna do? You walking. You're gonna freeze if you don't have some good boots, good gloves. These are some really you can't get these anymore probably. They're Spartan, they're motorcycle gloves, but you can get something similar. Military liners work. Go to a military store, any kind of a military surplus store. You can buy these new. These are new combat boots, about 119 bucks. You want some good, these are snowmobiling pants. These are made by, I want to say Sub-Zero. Nope, these are Turbine. Turbine, look them up. Okay, Burlington Coat Factory has these all day long for like 10 bucks. The most expensive pair they got is 15. They're all over the back wall. So, set you back up and give you a better view. I just want to talk about some winter weather wear. Because look, I don't want y'all broke down and freezing to death. There was a storm back in the 40s, you know, a train broke down. A bunch of people were real cold. They were wearing shorts. They were just trying to get somewhere. Well, guess what? Somewhere didn't happen because a blizzard came in. Cows froze to death. Chickens, everything. The whole place was a mess. And it was hard froze over. It was a long time before they got that mess cleaned up. So this is real. This is your life. Keep bottled water. At least a case of bottled water like that small one I got for one person. That's a 6-pack for one person of water. Keep a jug of water to wash your hands or whatever you need. Don't park in the snow and think that you can idle your car, because carbon monoxide will kill you. It will get in your car, it will get up under your car, and the snow will stop it from escaping. You need to dig your car out. If it's in, you got to dig it out if you're going to run it. And even then you got to be careful, you might have an exhaust leak. Don't want nobody dying, kicking out just because they don't know that knowledge. Keep gloves and boots and stuff, like I said. Get military liners. Those are not gloves, they're green, they're just liners because they could get wet and that's bad. But then you put the leather gloves over them. Get you some good boots, get you a good hat. Keep a paper filter mask if you have to, and goggles. But I'm gonna show y'all some different glasses I got too. Motorcycle riding glasses, okay? They've got foam on the inside of them. These are tinted, okay? And they've got this foam on the inside of them that creates a windproof barrier. You see? You get these in the motorcycle shop. These are tinted. I'm gonna show you the clean pair I got too. The clear pair. This is for high wind. We're talking North Dakota. We're talking fracking fields, West Texas. We're talking, oh man, Montana. Look, here's the clear pair. So I got a pair of both, plus I've got goggles from where I used to haul tankers and offload. You know, you had to have those chemical goggles, and they work to have a pair, you know. So I'm just gonna be rapping at y'all about some winter weather wear, and y'all can talk amongst yourselves when I play the music later. So I'm trying to give y'all a heads up. Winter's here, people. You know, different parts of the country's got it a lot harder than we do. But anyhow, I'm showing you my view, and I'm gonna be getting out of here in a bit. Keep your taillights clean. Keep your tag clean. That's an obscured tag. Keep your windshield free. Use winter weather blades, okay? It's a different kind of wiper blade. It doesn't have holes in it that the ice can stack up in. Put alcohol, rubbing alcohol, denatured alcohol, any kind of alcohol. Put a half of a bottle of that, you know. You could put, for 2 gallons, you're gonna use almost the whole thing. You know, 1 gallon is about a quarter to a half of a bottle of alcohol to keep your windshield wiper washer fluid from freezing. If not, buy some below 32 stuff, you know. There's a lot more of this snow coming. It ain't coming right now, but it's gonna be another couple of weeks, you know, and y'all are gonna all across the country. Now up north, you know, you're gonna wind up with a good bit faster than that, but yeah, winter's here. So act like you know. You know what I mean? Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like nobody told you. And we'll be wearing shorts and flip-flops. I seen you at the truck stops fueling your trucks with flip-flops. I seen it. I seen y'all out there walking around with shorts and a t-shirt. I seen you when I was unloading and running tankers out in the fracking fields. I seen y'all boys from Texas wearing skinny pants and a cowboy hat and a t-shirt. And then you come out there and realize, yeah, it was 80 yesterday in that part of Texas, but now it's -5 degrees. Okay? I seen you. It's cool. I'm just telling you now, keep a good couple of layers, like a t-shirt, some kind of an overshirt, a jacket, maybe even another jacket. Zip up a hoodie, whatever you gotta rock. Just keep warm, people, and keep stuff in your car in case you break down. Keep extra blankets. If you got 4 kids in your car, 5, 6, 7, you need just that many blankets and that much more water. A couple of cans of tuna fish and a military can opener wouldn't hurt. But at the very least, you know, some crackers and tuna fish, keep you some food, keep you, you know, gear, so that you don't freeze in this stuff out here. Now, like I said, the next one I play, my last one, I put out so much music, I got banned in all countries on my copyright strikes and stuff. And I'll tell you, you know, if you're here tonight, you're gonna be here. If you're not, you might miss that play. So I wanted to do this without no music, just to tell, hey, it's winter time, keep winter gear, keep chains in your truck. They require 4 outside tires on your drives in Colorado. 4 outside drives. That means you could have duals and have them 2 chains on 1 set of tires and 2 chains. You gotta have 8 tires covered then. But they require, on the drives on an 18-wheeler tractor only in Colorado, 4 outside singles. So, you can talk to them at the scale house. By the time you talk to them, they're gonna write you a ticket because the chain law is probably already in effect from, I want to say September to what, to have them on your truck. They're about $89 a bag. That includes 2 single tires. So 170 bucks and you down the road, 180, maybe 200 bucks, and you're legal in Colorado. Get the real link chains. Don't run wires. They're gonna break and beat the devil out of your truck. Okay, trust me, I've seen them do it, and these guys needing help taking them off. They require that you put them on when the extra chain law is in effect in Colorado. It's an extra chain law, because in other words, you cross this mountain and go past Denver, going west, or coming back east over it. If you don't have those chains on your truck, by the time you get down to the bottom of the mountain, they will arrest you and put you in jail. I'm not lying to you. The chain law in Colorado has got 2 different chain laws. One says you got to have them on board. The other one says you got to actually put them on before you cross that mountain. So get all that right. Don't get it twisted, you know. So I'm gonna tell you, you know, there's a lot to know about wintertime, especially in a big truck. And now look, if you really want to get good bite on a tire, have 1 single one. If it's that bad, have 1 single one on the driver's side on that rear tire on the driver's side, so you can see if it broke or flew off or something crazy happened, but so that you can see. But it's so that back tire on your trailer on the driver's side, so you can get bite on ice. That's if you're on straight up ice. Now a lot of people say, oh, I shut down if there's ice. Well, okay, let's say you're in a truck stop, you're in the parking lot, and the whole parking lot's covered in ice, and you start to slip and you got nothing going on, and you don't have what I've got in my truck. I've got an anti-slip device that hits brakes on it, but still, it's good to have a chain. But 1 chain will get you out of that parking lot as if it was dry pavement. 1 chain on the driver's side or outside, either one. Outside front set of drives, the front never loses traction. Look, you gotta learn that. You gotta learn, you may have to park on cardboard if you're below 5 degrees. About 10, 15, 20 degrees below, your tires, the tread on them will stick to the pavement and freeze there, and you go to pull off and you'll rip your tread off your tire. That's super cold, but that happens. You need to keep a ball peen hammer in case you gotta release your brakes with a hammer. It's called beating the brakes. You ever heard of beating the brakes off somebody? Well, it come for a reason, that statement, because you're actually beating the brakes off of your truck. You tap them, tap, tap, tap on that, not on the liner, but on the backing, with the trailer brakes trying to be released, but the tractor brakes locked and chalked if you can. You're gonna get back there and you're gonna tap, tap, tap on the metal steel backing plate of the brakes to tap them loose, because, you know, it's best to let them cool off before you set your brakes. But if you didn't, or if it's just, you know, hey, it's gonna happen. Some of these trucks, you can't idle your truck if you have your trailer brakes released. So, or some of these companies guys say, well, we won't idle hardly at all. But anyway, let's say that you that you had to lock up your brakes on your trailer when you got there because it wouldn't idle over a couple of hours. Some of them set at 4 hours, some of them won't idle at all. Well, then your brakes are going to be frozen to your brake drums. You're going to have to come out and tap them. Your work is outside in this world. It's not inside that truck. So quit dressing like it and quit acting like it. Make sure you got winter gear. That's what I'm saying. So I ain't trying to preach at you too much, but you got a nice view while you're listening to the preaching on this. Keep winter gear. Keep a ball peen hammer to knock your brakes off. Same thing. It's all related. Keep chains in your truck, at least one, even if you're not going to Colorado, but 4 for Colorado and 1 for every tire for California if you're just crazy enough to go that far. They got laws out there I can't handle. So, you know, it's winter. Keep your stuff on deck. Don't say, well, I could go and get it. Hey, if you're on the side of the road and broke down, you better have an extra charger for your cell phone. One of them little battery packs is good in case your truck just ain't running, or they take it to the shop, you ain't got one. Like I said, you wind up walking, you're outside, you're outdoors, just like I am right now. I'm out here for a reason. I'm talking to you because this is where you're gonna wind up if you broke down. I'm not broke down right now in case anybody that just came in is worried about me. I'm good. It's all good. Thank you for the thumbs up, the likes there, I appreciate it. And hey, you know, it's just I haven't even set chat here. I should probably just tap on that. Let's see. I guess I'm not getting messages. That's okay. You don't have to type in. I'm just rapping at you for a minute here, and I'm gonna go live later tonight about 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock. But I wanted to bring this up about winter weather and all. You'll be able to rewatch this in a minute. For those just stepping in, I'm just talking about weather gear, talking about your snow that's on top of your truck. Some places have scrapers up north. And it's for a reason. If you got a big snow drift on top of a trailer that you just picking up and hooking to, that's a big liability and a big no-no for the highway. You got to use their scraper, okay? What I've got is just a little bit on mine. I'm going to be good. I'm done let it melt. I'll tell you, and last night was rough. There's a lot of trucks and cars in the ditch trying to overspeed and stuff. If you ain't used to it, don't get out in it. There's no Christmas package relative to visit or reason to go that's more important than you just staying home and staying safe. There's just no point in it. Stay off the roads if you don't have to be on the roads, people. But this is a good view, and you got a view out your front door too. You know, same view, but it's also the same view as you're gonna have if you're on the side of the highway and you broke down. So what are you gonna do then to keep warm? I'm keeping pretty warm right now. Like I said, got my gloves. You know, these are motorcycle riding gloves. You can get gear where you get gear, but Burlington Coat Factory has the pants. Military surplus stores have the Bates combat boots with the thin slate with a zip up side, you know. And I put paracord in the laces, and you know, it's up to you, but that's just training, hard to break training. But hey, look, do what keeps you warm. You know what you need. Don't be running around in shorts. I'm gonna put a link at the bottom of this video to that blizzard that hit where them people was in that train. I want to say, I don't even know the year, man. It was rough though. And if that were to happen again, are you prepared? That's the question. So later tonight, I'll get back with you. I'm gonna be playing some music, get all the copyright strikes I can. So it ain't gonna be, it'll be banned in every country, and it won't be a replay. So if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. But you're welcome to join me, and I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all stay safe, okay? I'm out. Peace.